Good morning. We'll start off. Lord, I thank you for this day. Lord, I thank you for life. Every breath is a blessing. Lord, please guide me through life and just help encourage me, Lord, with wisdom and strength for every day as new lessons and circumstances come up. Lord, please don't let me stray from that. In Jesus' name. And Lord, please watch over anybody that watches this video. Bless them and their family as well. In Jesus' name. All right. Now, everything, everything that's been produced on a large scale for children, that's real life based in television and sitcoms and situational television shows that in your younger life, life is just exciting. Okay, life is always exciting. And then as you transition to your young adult life, from teenagers to adult, that little transition, um, it shows your life as you're partying, you're living your most excited life. Like even though Disney didn't really have alcohol and stuff like that, they always had everything was an event. You were always turning up. Well, on the opposite side of I guess the country, um, Hollywood in California. Well, when I say Disney, I'm speaking Orlando. I'm Georgia. All right, but anyway, so Hollywood in California feel as though they portray your young adult life as the same thing, partying, meeting up with friends, and it's always situational in these shows where they are faced with these decisions to make, and they always make the wrong decision, but they never have to suffer the true consequences of those decisions. Like Netflix has recently got on these shows where, I mean, we all know like 13 Reasons Why about suicide, and their shows. I don't really watch TV anymore. So I don't really care to remember them anymore. But I mean, like Vampire Diaries, for example. Literally a show about a girl who dated a dude. They broke up. She ended up dating his brother. She dies. Like, like, come on. I guess that's a very deep situation outside of the drama of the show. Like, everybody gets caught up in the drama of these series and these shows that they're watching and what the storylines are. And I understand wanting to know the storyline. That's fine. But being obsessive about shows is not good. And, like, Game of Thrones, I haven't watched it, but I've read the premise of the show um, about the Seven Kingdoms and all, and I can already tell that this is it's just going to be um, a, a narrative surrounded by biblical themes, and they're just going to twist it where instead of Jesus, there's going to be an antichrist. And I know that that sounds crazy, or that sounds ridiculous, or oh man, here you go with this, or whatever. I don't care personally, but just know that they all have like these people that don't believe are all aware of what it says, regardless. And the people that don't believe, that's very interesting in my opinion. So, I'm gonna leave that at that. Now, what all that was said for was that when we were children, whenever our time away from life, which is what I call being out in the world, when we're at home chilling with our families, watching TV, stuff like that, as kids, we're watching that and we're building expectations for the life that we're about to live. And we're like, you know, we're really over exaggerating and overcompensating mentally for how we think life is going to be whenever we reach that stage. Now, me in middle school, um, I had a little sister that was already 4, and then I had another baby that was born, and then another baby. So Like my middle school was like I had to grow up type deal. So like my expectations for my life now are basically where I'm at type deal. So I didn't really get let down from where I'm at. I'm really thankful for God blessing me with that opportunity because I feel like He only gives you the opportunities if you're willing to reach for them. If that makes sense. So whenever y'all are praying for things and asking for things, He's not a genie. So it's really more about what you're willing to do to make those steps. When He sees you, He got you, and it's just going in the road for you. You know what I mean? Like He's gonna have you type deal. So that's a side note. But anyways, so all that builds insecurity, these expectations of this reality of life. Because a lot of people, they go out every single weekend. Like I'll promise you, I don't care what you do. All right, like I speak on things that are just things in the world. All right, I want everyone to understand that I'm going to talk about reality because that's what I live in. I don't know. So these people that go out every weekend, all right, they get drunk, they turn up, you know what I mean? Like that's just their time type deal, uh, living it up. Okay, a lot of them don't have a reason. Like there's not a reason why they go out there. And then there's other people that their reason involves some type of hurt or pain or something where this is a filler. Like even if it's where they feel like they're completely fine with their life. They're drinking and turning up for a reason. Whenever you get to the bottom line of things, stuff like that. And these insecurities for these lifestyles cause people to make decisions that normally they would not have made. Okay, because if 7-year-old you or 8-year-old you walked into your room right now and came and spoke to you and asked you, would I be happy with life if I was you? Like, what would you tell them? You know what I mean? So, I mean, I would tell them, look at my tank. While he's distracted, I'll run away. But it is what it is on that one. One thing, one thing that really can mess you up mentally or like get you in a zone every single day is a pattern of listening to the same music. Now, if you listen to very sad, slow, melancholy type music, um, that's not a good cycle to build. You shouldn't listen to that music 24/7. I promise you, because I used to just listen to slower beat music. So I would listen to like love songs, stuff like that. I would listen to like I would listen to rap music, but you know, like I wasn't out here trying to shoot somebody, so I don't need to listen to music about me wanting to shoot somebody. But I'll listen to music about chilling and chilling. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. And it's really early in my opinion. I always go to sleep late because I drive and stay up late. So I apologize if I'm dead. Apologize for how I'm speaking. Apologize if I don't think I'm going off camera. Except, I mean, I guess. I guess. I want y'all to look at this. Look at what God bless us with. I don't believe in global warming being a true issue. I don't believe global warming will matter in the lifetime of, you know, humanity. Like people are always worried about, oh, we're gonna go extinct in 2050, we're gonna go extinct in 2080. That should not bother you. If it says that the world, alright, because this Earth is going to survive forever. Like even if it quote unquote died, it will come back to life. Because this is just what this Earth is. It's a beautiful thing. It's the most beautiful creation, in my opinion. And it's crazy because God still chooses us. So no matter how you feel or what you think about yourself, all these ideas are just because of experiences that you've seen in your own life. And a lot of those experiences, they bring you down because you were emotionally attached. And I understand, man, that's very understandable. However, what you have to understand above how you feel emotionally is what's actually happening. So if you ever feel like you lost somebody, they're not there anymore. Okay? If you ever feel like somebody's bullying you or harassing you verbally and you're not doing anything about it, that's the issue. You're not speaking on that. There's no reason to be afraid to verbally communicate with anybody on earth. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care their tone. You should never be afraid to verbally speak to someone because at the end of the day, words will not touch you. Words will not bother you. Words will not move you. Okay, they might move you, emotionally and stuff like that, and build you up and encourage you or break you down, but that's all about how you feel about those words. I want y'all to really understand. No matter what you are hurt about, how you feel about yourself. If somebody says something that hurts your feelings, you're living your life wrong. Because anything that you feel about yourself should not be an issue outside of yourself. Those insecurities that you have are internal, and you've created those for yourself. And those are just issues that if you express to other people, at the end of the day, if you that you're just telling someone your weakness. And if you think that telling someone your weakness is ever going to benefit you, you're doing it wrong. So God bless y'all. Uh, I really love y'all. I really hope that everyone is safe. Um, Another thing, I'm gonna speak one more thing. This is just a fact. All right, this is just a fact. Every relationship, every single relationship involves at least two people that must emotionally connect. Okay, you must emotionally connect because otherwise you're wasting time. Now, that emotional connection does not have to exist soon. Okay, that that emotional connection does not have to exist soon. The stage that you have to build up first is called friendship. You just have to be friends. Okay, if anything in this life feels fast, you can slow it down. You can slow down anything. All right, you might not be able to speed anything up, but you can always slow things down. If you have a bank account and you're thinking, "Wow, I want this to have more money in it," you know what I mean? You're gonna have to go through processes and work for that money. Now, if you wanna knock it all down, I promise you, you can go to Amazon right now, fill up a cart, and you can knock it out in one transaction. Now, well, that depends on on some of y'all's bank accounts, but I feel like Amazon got the stuff where they could take anybody's bank account. So just don't force yourself to be in a relationship. All right, just don't force something on yourself. Just don't. You know what I mean? Like, don't invest how you should feel in a situation with somebody. Just understand that you should just respect that that person is there for you at that time. You know what I mean? Like, once you respect for somebody being there for you, you're just willing to do things. Like, you're willing to, go out and go to movies, eat, chill, and it's never going to be an issue that's going to end up being awkward, because you gotta respect each other. So that's the word of the day, respect. But insecurities are just a lack of respect for yourself. Because if you don't build yourself up, you're breaking yourself down. And if you're breaking yourself down, the world is designed to break you down even further. So that's that. Hmm. There's a lot of nature out here, man. It's really refreshing. Yesterday we took a bike ride. We rode about 4 miles. You gotta get it right, man. Y'all be good. Be safe. God bless y'all.